Hey everybody, Duck Number 8 Wooden Railway here, and today we're going to review Come Ride the Rails. Come Ride the Rails is a DVD with 6 Season 9 episodes. It was originally distributed by 20th Century Fox in 2006, and then it was re-released by Lionsgate in 2009, told by Michael Brandon. My copy is the original 20th Century Fox 2006 copy. The front has a picture of Thomas. It's a picture of Thomas in a wavy red title in a white border, wavy white border, red title, and blue tracks. And then underneath that is a picture of the Steam Team, plus Thomas over here on the cliffs pulling Annie and Clarabelle. The spine has the cartoon Thomas up at the top. It's red with that white block with blue rails and a red title down there. It has the Hit logo right down there at the bottom. The old Hit logo, by the way. And it has the 20th Century Fox logo down there and the DVD logo down there at the bottom. And the back has a blue background plus cliffs over here with Thomas pulling Annie and Clarabelle on them. It has the red title and blue tracks. Well, instead they're white here, but you know that wavy title that you saw at the front of the DVD cover. The blurb is right here. There's the blurb. The menu is over here down at the bottom. Here is the menu. The 20th Century Fox licensing is down here at the bottom, along with the old Hit logo. The picture of Thomas on Annie and Clarabelle on the cove is right here, so yep. And then the disc is a squished up version of the front poster arts. And the case, well, the disc is not really a squished up version of the front poster art. It looks a little bit like up here, but what the disc have, it's a blue background with the red title. You know the title that you see at the front. It's white wavy with the red wavy title and blue wavy tracks. It has the picture of Thomas like what you see at the front. So it's not really a squished up version of the front poster art. That's what it is. The case is blue. I love these blue plastic cases. My original copy of Come Ride the Rails didn't come with a booklet, so I printed one off the computer. So here is the booklet for Come Ride the Rails. There's what the front looks like. There's the Day Out with Thomas event here. Take Home Today's. So there's Tales from the Tracks, Trackstars, and Calling All Engines, which we have previously reviewed in the past. And then there's a Leapster game right here. I think it's a Calling All Engines Leapster game. I could be wrong. Collect the merchandise so that they have. Here's Come Ride the Rails with Wooden Railway Thomas. It looks like the birthday set, the Edward the Great set. The take-along stuff right here is like what they have. I think the sheds. Here's the Lego stuff. And then there's the books right here. You could purchase the books. So, yep, that was the booklet. And now we are going to talk about the episodes and the sing-along songs for Come Ride the Rails. So the episodes on Come Ride the Rails are Molly Special, Respect for Gordon, Emily Knows Best, Saving Edward, Rheneas and the Dinosaur, and Thomas and the Golden Eagle. Most of these episodes are okay. I mean, there are some bad ones, but one of these episodes is really, really good. We'll talk about it in a bit. Anyways, I'm going to review these episodes individually. So, the first episode, Molly Special. This episode, it's all right. Like, Molly is a cool character, and I like the way her design was. I like the way that Thomas was trying to help Molly, and it's just it's a pretty fine episode. There's like nothing too wrong with it. I guess it's just fine. Respect for Gordon. This is the great episode on this release. Respect for Gordon. I love this episode. I wish all episodes on the Hit era were like Respect for Gordon. My favorite scene in Respect for Gordon was definitely the crash. When Gordon crashed into the train of jam tankers and when the jam splashed on him, I love that crash. And plus, Respect for Gordon is a great episode. Like, pretty much what the majority of all the Hit era episodes are like. Respect for Gordon is one of the episodes that is on the good side. There's nothing wrong with Respect for Gordon. It's good in all ways. I love Respect for Gordon. Emily Knows Best. This episode is also fine. Emily's the main character in it. At least she's not being bossy like she was in some season 8 episodes, which were the previous season, but here in Emily Knows Best, as at least she's not being super bossy. But best of all, if there's like, I wouldn't say it, because like Emily Knows Best, it's fine, I'm gonna say. Not bad, but it's not perfect. It's nowhere near perfect, but it's not a bad episode. I really liked the crash scene in the episode. That was pretty good. Saving Edward. This episode is awful. I hate this episode. Edward is completely out of character in this episode. Like, he's better than this. He's old and wise. He would have told Sir Topham Hatt that he had a problem and couldn't pull his train. He would be smart enough to do that. But in the episode, no, it doesn't happen. Thomas does Edward's work for him, and Thomas lies to Sir Topham Hatt about what Edward's problem is. And yeah, this episode is bad. I do not like this episode at all. Rheneas and the Dinosaur. Oh my gosh. This episode is awful. This is one of the worst episodes of season 9. And probably one of the worst episodes to feature Rheneas as the main character along with Skarloey. Like, this episode is awful. A big reason why is that Rheneas is completely out of character. Like, after the scene when Skarloey damaged the trucks and when he was claiming that he was for sure said that he could pull it again, like get another chance, Rheneas just acts stubbornly towards Skarloey, and that really drives me crazy. I hate that. And I hate how this whole episode, Rheneas is believing that he can pull the dinosaur skeleton on his own and that without Skarloey and then get stuck on the hill. Like, come on. This episode is awful. I hate it. And the last episode, Thomas and the Golden Eagle. This episode's all right. There's nothing too wrong with it. It's all right. Like, yeah. Thomas and Percy, I guess, want to look for the Golden Eagle. It's fine. It's not a bad episode. And the sing-along song for this release is Buffer Up and Share, and this song is awful. I hate this song. It's so annoying. The majority of these Season 9 songs, the Season 9 sing-along songs, are awful. Most of them are. Buffer Up and Share is one of them. So, yep, that's the episodes and the sing-along songs discussed. Now, I would like to talk to you about why I have these characters here. So, the reason why I have Thomas here is because he's the main character in Molly's Special and Thomas and the Golden Eagle. He had a major role in that episode. Molly is here because she was the character introduced in that same episode, Molly Special. It's her debut episode. That's why she's here. Gordon is here because he's the main character in Respect for Gordon. Emily is here because she's the main character in Emily Knows Best. Percy is here because he had major roles in Emily Knows Best and Thomas and the Golden Eagle. Edward is here because he's the main character in Saving Edward. Rheneas is here because he's the main character in Rheneas and the Dinosaur. And Skarloey is here because he had a major role in that episode. Thoughts about this release? Fine release, has some fine episodes. I love the blue case. Respect for Gordon would be the great episode on this release. And more thoughts. This is the first release in a blue case, and it's the first since Thomas's sort of celebration that I have an original print in not a black case, but that I have an original print in the case that is not black. My Come Ride the Rails original copy comes in a black case. But Thomas DeSoto Celebration, my original copy, comes in a red case, and this is blue. This is the last 2006 DVD, and this is the first DVD to be distributed by 20th Century Fox. Anyways, this is all I have to say about Come Ride the Rails, and stay tuned today for Trust Thomas.